What up, what up? We in here with J Hood, man. J Hood, what's poppin', brother? What's good with you, man?
What's shaking, man? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, just chillin', B.
Same there, man. Grinding over here right now. Don't stop.
That's what's up, man. You know, it's been a while since we seen you on a couple of these media sites. Got a couple questions for you, man. I'm gonna first start off with, like, you know, what you been up to, man. What's J Hood, you know what I'm saying, been up to as far as hip hop and as far as everything else goes?
That was good.
What's good? How you been handling shit? What you been up to?
Man, I'm grinding, man. We doing the indie grind, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, still in the process of getting my movement, just my imprint, really out there the way it need to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? ODG, on the grind entertainment.
Throw that O up when you see it, nigga.
Well, no, nigga, fettuccine Louis, nigga.
Shit smoking, look, it's hot. The O is hot, nigga. ODG, nigga, what's up, nigga?
It's the hood, nigga. Jackson Street, nigga. Remember the first Smack? We the first niggas to let it go on Smack DVD and all that.
That's an actual fact,
Right here, nigga.
We started that shit.
Y'all niggas followed our trend, you heard?
That's me and, a couple of artists that I have. One by the name of Stickman, which is like my brother / hype man. We got Q Kane from Charlotte, North Carolina. We got Money Bags from Fredericksburg, Virginia. And we got Lil King Bandit from Kansas. So, that's a team. You got to hear from them. We got a mixtape coming out New Year's Eve called Paper Before Pussy. You know what I mean? And besides that, I got an EP that I'm about to drop November the 11th called Dawn Status. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely look out for that.
That's what's up, man. I follow you on Twitter and shit, and I keep up with everything. You know, your website, J Hood Online, by the way. And I see you got a tour coming up.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Can you elaborate on that?
I mean, basically what the tour is about is it's called Still in the Hood. That's the name of the tour. Still in the Hood tour, Best of Hood. I'm basically going to be promoting, this Best of J Hood CD that I came out with DJ Fall, which contains a lot of the, classic material that I put out when I was still a part of D-Block before I left. Basically all the music that people took a liking to me for and that they recognize me for and that they still know me to this day for. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be on the road promoting that because, after the whole, beef or drama or disagreements that I had, with my big bros, I made a stupid decision not to perform any music that I made with them while I was still a part of that situation. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, no way, I'm not performing none of that shit, no way. Like, you know what I mean? I guess because I still feel a certain way. So that was real stupid because that was the shit that the fans wanted to hear at these shows and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Let me do that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and get the fans what they've been wanting to see and all that. So I'm like, you know what? The Still in the Hood, Best of Hood tour. And also, we're gonna be promoting the Dawn Status EP that I'm about to drop. And like I was saying, that's basically, I think it's 7 songs that I did them like at least like a year and a half to 2 years ago. It's just like I have so much material just in the stash, like for no reason that I haven't just put out because I guess I'm not conscious on what I put out or what I released that I haven't released it. But I decided to drop a couple songs. I got actually 2 of the songs I did last year. One of them is the joint, the single to that is a joint called You Could Do It featuring Ron Browse, Project Pat, Lil Flip, and the homie Torch from Maybach Music. That shit's stupid for the clubs. Then I got another joint on there with Big Twin from Infamous Mob. Then I got Yuck Mouth on the joint. So that's gonna be a little joint to feed the fans and all that real quick. So we rocking all that shit on the tour.
Definitely, man. Lately I've been hearing shit, here on websites or whatever. And lately I've ran across, everybody's doing these remixes off other people's beat. Drake's album came out. He had a song called Hood Cake. Niggas took that, flipped it around, did their freestyle.
Pound Cake?
Yeah, Pound Cake. And Locks flipped it around and did Hood Cake. And okay. You were mentioned there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you feel about that, bro?
I mean, I think the freestyle was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't take that away from him. Everything you do is hard. definitely still a fan and all that. So I heard it as soon as it came out. I didn't get, matter of fact, I'm lying. I didn't hear it as soon as it came out, but as soon as it came out, people started letting me know that it was out. Like, yo, oh man, yo, this nigga Loose just did Hood. Hey, yo, nah, yo, that nigga just ended Hood. Yo, that nigga, all this other shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm gonna keep it $1,000. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? Like, hey, yo, hold up, man. I'm looking, I found the joint. I'm like, I heard it. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna fuck this shit this hard. Man. Like, I ain't take it as a diss, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, yo, that's what it is. He entitled to feel that way if he really felt that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole situation was silly. Like, you know what I mean? The whole disagreement, you know, the way it ended out, or the way it played out, pardon me, and just everything about it was silly and whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually, I sat down with him not too long ago, finally. Like, you know what I mean? I went up to the studio. You know, I actually, you know, went there by myself, and I just felt that it was just time for us to, like, well, not us, but just me per se, to just bury that part of my life as far as, like, you know, holding animosity or holding grudges towards him, or feeling a certain way, or feeling resentment towards him, or anything like that. I just had to go there and apologize to him as a man for my part that I played in the whole ordeal of that situation, or how it took place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I did just that, and you know, they apologized to me, and we embraced each other, and we had a mutual respect after that, and you know, after I let them know where I stand with that, everything was what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good. I bumped into Kiss before that, a couple of days before I bumped into SP and Luch, and I explained to him the same thing. I apologized to him, and we buried everything. Everything's cool.
Nice, man. That's good to hear, man. I didn't know that. Can we hear like some D-Block reunion type shit now? You know what I'm saying? Is a Locks and J Hood track in the works, or?
No, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't even do that for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go over there like trying to reconcile and try to you know, iron shit out for us to get back on those terms. I just did it more or less to do that for something that I wanted to do as a man. I had to get that off my chest. I couldn't be walking around with that over my head no more, knowing that and niggas look at me all crazy because I made a silly mistake, or the way that I went about it was silly at the time, because it definitely I could have went about it in a different way. But the way that I chose to do it, you know, wasn't the best way. So, like I said, I didn't go there for that. But at the same time, I'm not saying that I wouldn't be with that I did. You know what I mean? If they ever came at me, you know, like that, like, yo, you know what? You know, we were thinking blah, 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 blah. However they might do it, if they will do it anytime. I'll just be like, yeah, of course. Them my big brothers, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what happened, every family had fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a known fact. So it just so happened that our fight got, you know, publicized and, you know, and all that other shit due to a lot of the shit that I was doing. And I take credit for that, and I take responsibility for that. And, you know, I want to apologize to the fans too also. You know what I mean? Because I can't lie, that shit shouldn't have been something that y'all had to witness, but that was years ago. But everything's out in the open, and I'm grown now, so all that other shit is some other shit.
So y'all on good terms now and shit, but the music is iffy. Not iffy, but you know what I mean, right? Like, it can or can't happen.
Yeah, at this point, anything's possible though, but I don't, you know, I can't really speak on it.
Definitely. Alright, man, so like, I know you got a lot of projects out. You got music, you got, you know, songs with some good names and all that, and I actually heard some of them, and shit is knocking. But when can we start seeing visuals? You know what I'm saying? Like on social sites, like as World Star for one,
okay,
and the others. You know, when can we start seeing like videos of these new things that you got out?
I mean, we working right now. We in the process of you know, knocking out a couple joints. I'm about to shoot a video to this record off of Dawn Status called Stunning on the App. I'm gonna knock that joint out like next week. And then we're shooting our first single to the On the Grind mixtape. We're doing that joint in like 2.5 to 3 weeks. So we're about to just start, you know, doing them on the a more consistent level. You know what I mean? And like flooding the net visually. You know, instead of just throwing out mixtapes, which that's another thing I wanted to actually speak about. You know, a lot of people see me, or they might, tweet me, or get at me through other social sites or whatever the case be, and be like, yo, where you been at? You know, when can I hear some shit? Or I'm like, yo, dog, like I never stopped putting out music. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been consistently putting out music, but I guess since my departure of D Block, it hasn't been reaching where it used to reach, realistically. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I'm not even gonna get into that, but it hasn't been reaching. But I've been putting out music. You go to that Piff. Anything that I put out there, I get 20 to 30,000 downloads easy, without no promotion. So go check them mixtapes out. You know what I'm saying? And you tell me I ain't better than 95 or 90% of these rappers that's out here right now still. And I've been in this shit right now to this day, 14 years on the underground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real rap. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that made they mark and O2 and all that. And this is some real shit. Niggas that ran with my style. I'm like speaking, I'm getting into some other shit right now because I'm dragging away from the original question. But this is real, this is facts. I've been spitting that shit. Niggas been bit my style. There's a few niggas that bit my style, ran with it, but I wasn't the nigga to blow. So it's like nobody will believe me, so it's whatever the case be. That's the unloyal nigga. That's the this and that nigga because of the way I left my old clique. But at the end of the day, shit ain't had nothing to do with nobody except me and them niggas. And that don't take away from the fact that I've been nice and all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to get back to the original question, we about to kill niggas with these visuals in December.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And you can look for them possibly on World Star. And definitely Star Force Hip Hop. You know, and a few more other sites that definitely support a nigga. Hip Hop Vibe. Real Hip Hop Daily. You know, and other few joints as far as World Star, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they might post it. Like, you know what I mean? World Star is cool. You know what I mean? But even then, they play the part. And like, doing some semi-funny shit. You know what I mean? Like when I used to post a lot of the videos, it's like, I don't know if it was last year or the year before that. There was a time period where I was posting a few videos consistently that wasn't really up to par like that. For the reason being that I invested in myself. I bought my own camera equipment, I bought my own camera. It was a trial and error period where I had to learn how to use it. And like, you know what I'm saying? And learn how to semi-edit or whatever the case be. And it just so happened that I threw them videos out that I was sitting there testing. And some of them got ridiculed, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to go through some type of motion to get where they need to be in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a slow grind is better than no grind. But they used to label some of the videos on some funny shit. Backyard performance, laundromat performance, all the other shit. I go for that shit was funny and all that, like, you know what I mean? But they, nonetheless, they posted them. But the way they posted them, they used to be on some funny shit. But then when a nigga sent some shit that looked good, or some shit that looked decent, and they be slow to post that, because it ain't making me look, negative, or to be less negativity coming from it if they don't be able to label it funny. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
I definitely feel you on that, man. And like, as the same goes for like you, I know you've been recording your own shit too, though, right? On top of doing your own videos. A lot of people just see it and just think off the back like you probably just paid somebody, but they don't know that you're actually your own man behind the lens, directing your own shit, engineering your own shit. So you're actually taking 3 jobs in one project or whatever have you, right?
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. I invest in my own studio. You know what I'm saying? You have to eliminate certain people if you can, like per se, because when you have to wait on anybody in life, you can never do anything on your time because you're dependent on someone else. So to get that out of the way, so it won't be a problem, you have to invest in yourself. So I did that. Got my own studio. I'm still actually learning how to mix. I don't even know how to mix. You know what I'm saying? I got a Pro Tools and all that shit. I don't know how to really mix, but I get the basic mix, you know, shaking every time I record, like, you know what I mean? And we grinding, ODG, man. So that's what the whole shit is about. It's a lifestyle. It ain't just a movement. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we ain't doing nothing spectacular. So, it's grinding.